Learning objectives of control structures are, after studying this lesson, you'll be able to gain knowledge on the various flow of control in Python language, to learn through the syntax how to use conditional construct to improve the efficiency of the program flow, to apply iteration structures to develop code to repeat the program segment for specific number of times or till the condition is satisfied. Okay, all these things you already learned in C++, just recollect it. Okay. Now, introduction. In computer science, the control flow is the order in which individual statements, instructions, or function calls of a program are executed. Okay, it is nothing but a small code, right? In other words, we can say it is a block of program that analyzes variables and choose the direction based on the control statement used, based on the two statements, whether it is a branching statement or looping statement. Okay, right? Programs may contain set of statements. These statements are executable segments that yields a result. Each and every statements are executable. Okay. In general, statements are executed sequentially. Sequentially means serially. In previous chapters you learned, right? That is, the statements are executed one after the other, like how we read now, one after the other, right? There may be situations in our real life programming where we need to skip a segment or a set of statements and execute another segment based on the test of a condition. This is called alternative or branching statement. That means based on the condition, you shift whether it is this place or some other place, like that. We use if else. Do you remember that, right? Also, we may need to execute a set of statements multiple times. Suppose, for example, if you want to print your name 10 times, or you want to print numbers from 1 to 10, right? So you have to repeat some set of statements. For that, you use iteration or looping statement. Do you remember the example? Right. Yes. For, while, do while, etc. Right. In this chapter, we are to focus on the various control structures in Python, their syntax, and learn how to develop the programs using them. Understood now? Right. Control structures. A program statement that causes a jump of flow from one part of the program to another is called control structure or control statement. Right? As you have already learned in C++, these control statements are compound statements used to alter the control flow of the process or program depending on the state of the process. Is it clear? There are three important control structures. One is sequential, already you learned, serial order, right? Alternative or branching. Next is iterative or looping. One by one we are going to see now, right? Sequential statement. A sequential statement is composed of a sequence of statements which are executed one after another. A code to print name, address, and phone number is an example of sequential statement. Program to print your name and address, example for sequential statement, right? Now see here, print hello. This is Sham. Print 43 second lane North Car Street, Tamil Nadu. See here, this print statement will print first and this print statement will print second. See, serially it is printing one after the other. Have you understood? Okay, next is alternative or branching statement. In our day-to-day life, we need to take various decisions and choose an alternate path to achieve our goal. Maybe we would have taken an alternate route to reach our destination when we find the usual road by which we travel is blocked. Suppose just assume that every day you use a particular road or street to come to school. One fine morning, what had happened? Some problem crossing the road due to some accident or whatever it is, right? What you will do? You will take next street or alternate street to come to school, right? The same way, control structures are used to send the control based on the need. In other words, control structures are used to control the flow of the program. Without control structure, each statement or instructions in a program will be executed serially, understood, or sequentially. Is it clear? Right? So checking whether the given number is positive or negative, right? Based on that, it will send whether the number is positive or negative. Same way, even or odd can all be done using alternative or branching statement, right? See, these are the statement used in alternative or branching statement. Python provides the following types of alternative or branching statement. One is simple if statement. Already you learned in C++, right? Even this if-else statement. This is new. If statement. Only in Python you can see this statement. Okay. One by one we will see now. Simple if statement. Simple if is the simplest of all decision-making statements. Condition should be in form of relational or logical expression. Relational, greater than, lesser than, equal to, not equal to, etc. Right? Syntax, very important. Right? If you know the syntax, you can write the program. Keep it in mind. Now, if condition, that means if the condition is true, it will execute statement block 1. That's all. This is simple if. Right? In the above syntax, if the condition is true statement, block 1 will be executed. Now see this program. Program to check the age and print whether eligible for voting. Eligible for voting is whether the person is 18 or greater than 18, that person can vote. Fine. So x is equal to int input enter your age. So it is asking you to enter the age. Now if the entered age, that is x value, is greater than 18, then it will print you are eligible for voting. If the condition is true, it will execute this. Assume if the condition is false, it will not print anything. Right? See the output. Enter your age, 34. Now you are eligible for voting because the condition is true. Suppose enter your age, 16 is less than 18. It will not print anything. Is it clear? That is a disadvantage of using simple if. As you can see in the second execution, no output will be printed. Only the Python prompt will be displayed because the program does not check the alternative process when the condition is failed. That means false. Okay. The next is if-else statement. The if-else statement provides control to check the true block as well as the false block. The following syntax of if statement, if-else statement. Now, if the condition is true, it will go to statement block 1. If it is true, it is true. Okay. Now, if the condition is false, that is false if, it will go to else statement, that is statement block 2. Understood now? Just recollect it. Already you learned all these things, right? In C++. Now, this is the flowchart. Entry, the control enters and it will check for the condition. If the condition is true, it will execute block 1. If the condition is false, it will execute block 2. Finally, it will end the program. Is it clear? If-else statement thus provide two possibilities and the condition determines which block is to be executed. Now here, program to check if the accepted number is odd or even. Right? Same way, a is equal to int input enter any number. You are asking the user to enter any number. I am entering 7. Right? Now the control will come to this line is over. Now control will come to this line. If a modulus 2, you all know the modulus operator will give the remainder. Right? So just divide 7 by 2. 7, the 2 3s are 6. So the remainder is 1. So here it is 1. 1 is equal to 0. Condition is false. So it will go to the else statement. What is there in else statement? Print A. A is nothing but 7. Is an odd number. Is it clear? They had given 56, right? Okay, we will see here. 6, right? Now divide 6 by 2. 2 3s are 6. Then the remainder is 0. Now the remainder is 0. Here you see the remainder is 0. Okay, now you understood. 0 is equal to 0. So condition is true. It will go to this block. 6 is an even number. Is it clear? Understood now? Same way what they had given, see 56. Definitely 56 is an even number. 67 is an odd number. An alternate method to rewrite the above program is also available in Python. The complete if-else can also written as. Do you remember this syntax? Variable is equal to variable 1 if condition, else variable 2. Can you remember? Yes. The same syntax you learned in the previous chapter. Yes, ternary operator, conditional operator, right? So the condition specified in the if is checked. If it is true, the value of variable 1 is stored in the variable on the left side of the assignment. Otherwise, variable 2 is taken as the value, right? Same thing. See here. If condition is true, variable 1 will be taken. If condition is false, variable 2 will be taken. Fine. Same program. See, program to check if the accepted number is odd or even using alternate statement, right? Same way, a is equal to int input, enter a number. So you are asking the user to enter the number, right? I'm giving 2. X is equal to even if a modulus 2. 2 modulus 2 is 0. Definitely yes. So it will display even. Suppose if I am giving 5. Definitely 5 modulus 2 is 1. 1 is equal to 0. False. So it will print odd. Is it clear? See, enter any number 3. Definitely 3 will give the remainder. So it will print 3 is odd. See, A is nothing but 3. Okay, X. Because here what happens, the even or odd, you're storing it in X. Okay, so you're printing it. Fine. So 3 is odd. Suppose you are giving 22. 22 will not give the remainder. 0 is equal to 0. Condition is even. So even will be stored in X. That's why you see 22 is even. Is it clear, children? Any doubt? Till now? So today I started chapter 5. No, yes, many of you answered right. Chapter 6, control structures. Okay, in that I explained about alternative or branching statement and iteration or looping statement. And I explained about 3 important control structures: sequential, alternative or branching, and iterative or branching statement. In iterative statement, you all know for, while, do while statements are there. In alternative statement, simple if else, and if elif statement. In that simple if and if else statement, I explained it today. Right? Go through the video. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, children, very important chapter. Right? Take care. Bye. See you in my next video. Thank you.